See now, forget cloud bread.
Oh, yeah.
Forget frozen honey, because
It's gone.
there's a new TikTok food trend in town.
Yeah, butter boards are racking up millions of views, and they're exactly what they sound on the tin. Butter boards smothered with softened butter, sprinkled with delicious toppings.
And today, the lovely Juliet Sear is here to show you how to make your own. Morning, Juliet.
Good morning.
Morning,
It's a big
Juliet.
praise. Did you know about this?
I found out about it like about a week ago.
Yeah.
And it is absolutely huge. People are going crazy about it.
Thing is, when we found out we were doing it, I was a bit like, what? What is...
Was you?
Yeah, a little bit. But when you're here on the coalface...
It looks amazing,
Now I
doesn't
get
it?
it. Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm sort of in.
So, you know how, like, you might have, like, bread with dipping in olive oil and balsamic?
Yeah.
It's very much like a kind of appetiser, charcuterie board, gathering with friends, drinks and nibbles.
You've got your graze table. This is an added bonus, right?
Yeah, but my problem is I always end up double dipping, and I know
No,
that's
you mustn't do that.
I'm not
Archie.
allowed, is
it's against the rules. But,
Okay.
I mean,
you sort of have a bit and then you dip again, and someone
Yeah,
goes,
I was
did you just put your... after you've eaten it?
Yeah, because I always, like, tear off what I want, so I never double dip, because I've got a thing about that. So it's just tear off...
Just one.
I'm a huge
Sometimes
double
people
dipper.
do worry about this, and you can use a little knife. But, yeah, no, I think it's
we
actually
get
really...
involved then?
Yeah,
Or
we're
you
going to
do
get
it?
involved.
You
I'm
do
going to
what
get
you're
you in...
doing.
So you're going to make one too.
Oh,
Okay, so this is the
Yay!
first one I'm going to talk you through. So
What, Vic?
generally, it's I've got some regular softened butter here. So you've got some butter in your bowl
Oh, so
there.
we're gonna do it
So we're
here?
going to make one. So the idea is that
You'll be
you
really good
use...
at
Great.
this. You're so good
You
at
can
it.
use something like a spoon, you can use
Yep.
the end of a knife, and what you want to do is just get a bit of butter on the
Yeah.
back of your knife.
On the back.
And you can do it in swirls or lines, and I'm doing this one in a circular motion, and you can literally just press and
You're so
drag.
good at this.
Because the idea is that you want to make sort of like ripples or kind of like texture there, because anything you're going to put in it, all your flavours like your
God, I love it
honey
already.
or
Me
your...
too, I'm really enjoying
This
it.
is so
Yeah,
easy
it's
to
really,
do at home.
It's really easy to do.
I'm trying to do mine with
now-
a flourish.
And me.
And you don't have to use any, like, really good quality butter. Any butter is fine, because you're going to add all... Look at these artists here. You're going to add all the flavours in, and it's actually surprising. You don't actually need to use a lot, so...
I
for
love
example,
it.
You're enjoying it, aren't you? It's
How
fun.
many tears should we do there, Jules?
Just do
like,
whatever you want.
lines?
It's your
Oh, now
time
we're
to
talking.
shine.
Now we're talking.
You can just be creative. This is the beautiful thing about I love doing, like, creative sharing food. It's my favourite thing to do.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. So once you've got your butter there, however
Yeah.
you like it, it's time to add our flavours. So this one we're doing is, I like to call it fresh and floral, these flavours.
Yeah.
So we're going to add some lemon zest. So you've got some lemon there, so just some zest over. Because the idea is, once you put you've got your lovely warm bread, and then all of these
Lemon
flavours...
on yours.
Bit of lemon there.
Oh, I'm not too keen on lemon.
Don't put lemon...
Do I have to do it?
You don't have to do it.
I'm not that keen on it.
Your board, your rules. So you can really do anything you
I'm
like.
going to go with some flowers on mine.
So I've got that. I've got some micro herbage here. Some nice bit of flavours.
Oh, this
Where's my micro
Stunning.
herbage? Is it here?
Yeah. And
What have we got here, Jules?
We've got micro basil. We've got many different micros. Not sure what they all are.
Just keep
of
saying the word
micros.
micro.
Yeah. It's lovely to add some flaky salt on here, because
Yes.
I don't know about you, but whenever I make fresh bread,
Oh,
or if
yes, that's a good
I love
idea.
to get the crusty. You got some salt.
I haven't got any
we
salt.
haven't
but
got
don't
any
worry,
salt.
don't worry,
Okay,
it's
well,
fine.
we
I've
can-
got flowers.
But yeah, whenever I bake fresh bread, I always get a bit of the crust off and then just dip it in my butter block and put salt on it.
Yeah.
And then just adding some lovely, some salad here. I've got some radish. I've got some spring onions.
How beautiful this looks.
Yeah.
Really
and you can just
nice.
do any flavours you like. They work really well. So I've got different ones here for you. I've got a smoky one, which has got andouille, figs, walnuts,
Nice.
olives.
There's one here.
Yep. So you can try them all. I've got a
Jules
lovely...
like the Spanish, Italian sausage.
Yes, exactly. You can actually get veggie andouille now, because I don't eat that. But
Do you know
yeah,
what?
so
I could see like a sprinkling of olive oil on the butter as
you
well.
could put olive
Don't
oil
you
in.
think that's a good idea.
So
Bit
on
of
our
balsamic.
yeah. So on our Italian one here, we've got some pesto drizzled on there.
Yeah.
And I want to get on to... So you carry on creating yours, and I'm just going to talk to you about my favourite one, actually, here. So I've seen loads everywhere, but I haven't seen anyone do a rainbow butterboard, and I thought...
I'm eating it now. It's so nice.
Yeah, so I've made an infusion. I've infused the butters with flavour, which have also naturally coloured them. So this is beetroot and red chilli. We've got fresh garlic and basil and spinach. We've got this one here is the yellow one I'm going to make. We've got a tiny
great.
bit of turmeric
Yeah.
for the yellow colour, and some horseradish. Horseradish is one of my favourite ingredients. And you basically just mix that together. So you've got natural food. The only one that's got real food colouring is the blue, because it's quite hard to do natural blue food colouring.
Oh, right.
So I've got a touch of blue in there, and that's roasted garlic and black pepper.
We're sticking there a bit of Slash puppy.
Yeah. So this is my rainbow
puppy blue.
But the nice thing about this is you don't have to kind of add any other decoration because you've just got all the colours of the butter here. And then just literally finish that off.
See, what's the best way to soften butter? Should you just leave it out, or do you need to do it over a pan?
You cannot, don't do it over a pan because it will just like start to melt around the edges. So just leave it at room temperature. You can soften it just very gently in the microwave on low power, or you can also immerse it in just some warm water, but in its packet, well wrapped.
What do you think of that, Julia?
Oh my God, I've done it again.
That is a masterpiece.
I mean,
so
beautiful,
good.
isn't it? Isn't it gorgeous?
I think we've nailed the butterboard trend here. I think like these ones are the best ones I've ever seen. What do you think?
Beautiful.
Really
Stunning.
nice.
So what do you reckon?
Yours
then?
is a bit dry, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, but I can't compete with you. You're so good at art.
Are we converted now to the trend?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I love this trend. It's great, isn't it?
It's pretty, it's delicious. I mean,
You won us over, Searsy, and you're back later on with donuts.
Yes,
that is a
back
win.
later on
I
with
know.
donuts
Thanks,
as well. Thank
Details
you.
of today's recipe and more delicious ideas from This Morning chefs. Head to This Morning app.